BYU 98, Holy Cross 53 in a blowout win at the Marriott Center against Holy Cross on Saturday night. A lot of the things we asked for from BYU were delivered in this game. They fall 2 points short of hanging 100 on Holy Cross, one of the worst teams in Division One basketball, largely because they didn't make many shots from outside. Only shot 28% from three. A lot of missed shots, a lot of missed opportunities, I thought, for BYU from really blowing this open in a game that had already blown open, let's be honest. Richie Saunders with a Ken Palm MVP, one of the guys that did make shots in this game. 20 points on 10 shot attempts. Liked his shot diet a lot more in this game than in previous games. He got to the rim more. He was 5 for 6 from 2 point range, 4 for 5 from the free throw line. That's kind of the Richie Saunders we know and love. Along with it, 2 for 4 from three. It does help that he's hitting his jumpers, but I just felt they weren't relegating him to a shoot only role in this game. They kind of played through Richie's strengths. I think that's a good twist, and it paced this team in a lot of ways. Beyond that, AJ DeBonsa, 17, 8, and 3, along with some obnoxiously impressive highlights that are making its way through social media, as we always expect. People saying he's Paul George in Tracy McGrady's athleticism body. Fair comp, in my opinion. He looks that good. You're making a face. Do you have thoughts?
No, I was seeing where I feel like you've reached your wits' end with comps.
Yeah, well, I'm okay with Paul George comps. I'm not okay with Kobe Bean Bryant comps.
Okay, got you.
Yeah,
Understood.
that's where I'm at. Rob Wright, 15 points, 3 assists, 2 turnovers. Still feels like Rob Wright being the maestro, puppet master, controlling things isn't happening. What?
Can I ask you one? Because there was a play that I have in mind here where Rob Wright scored, might I add you.
Uh-huh.
He went to the lane. There were four Holy Cross players around him. He stopped his dribble. He pivoted left. Richie Saunders is at the top of the key, hands up, waiting for it, right? Rob pivots again. Richie's still at the top. Now he yells. He's like, Rob, Rob, like, I'm here. Rob ends up doing another little pivot step through, scores the basketball. I'm I just want a little bit more PG and a little less Mimi time with Rob, but a little bit better, I guess. But like I just still feel the my time thing coming into play a little bit more here, and I would have liked to see it. Now, at the end of the day, you do get, my trio did what they were supposed to do. They each had 10 shots. Okay, that's good. But I still find myself thinking like I think Rob could pass a little bit more.
Yeah, maybe I need to rewire my brain on what Rob Wright is because when I watch him, and I watched his full first season at Baylor, was a huge fan, right? When I watched him at Baylor, I saw a guy that was a really willing passer that sort of would choose his spots to take over. Like the games he was aggressive for his own scoring to me were games where he felt Baylor needed it, right? Like, am I
Mm.
am I tripping on that? He was playing with VJ Edgecombe, who was like this scoring sensation. But it felt like Rob Wright would assert himself when it's like, oh shit, things aren't working. Let me do what I can do.
Mm.
I just feel like he's come into this season with a different approach, which is much more like I'm a scorer. I'm a score first point guard, and I can create too. But it's just kind of flipped from last year. And I still felt that was flipped in this game. Maybe I need to flip my mental outlook of him because he always has been capable of scoring. And maybe deep down that's something Kevin Young is instilling in him is like we want you to hunt your shot as much as you hunt anything else. But if that is what they want, it confuses me because I don't think that's what's ideal for this roster or for a DeBonsa and Saunders led team.
Yeah, it's just something you want. Rod Wright's a good player, and it feels a little bit kind of critical to do this, but I think around those two, you would want maybe a different archetype point guard than he has played like so far. But he has the ability to be a guy that is more, I guess, point guardy, I guess I would say, or distributing, but I haven't seen it yet.
Well, this is also the thing. How stupid is it that we're on here being like, I didn't like Rob Wright's shot diet when he went 7 for 10? Like a lot of his makes were just layups and floaters, and he put
Mhm.
rim pressure the whole game. So like we objectively, I think we're wrong to be annoyed that Rob Wright went 7 for 8 from 2 point range in this game. I guess I just want more assists with it. And maybe we won't get the assists because here's a thought. If Rob Wright was going to average 6 or 7 assists a game, it requires AJ and Richie to have the ball less and be off ball players. And they're not off ball players. Maybe that's the elephant in the room.
Well, Richie can be, I think.
I think that's how we were getting Richie like stuck shooting too much instead of scoring, you know? Like
Yeah, but I
Richie's
think
kind of been get him the ball and get out of the way. Last year they were doing that with Yegor.
yeah, but I don't know. For me, it's more like him off ball, but like him coming off, not just spot up shooting, like him actually coming off like screens and curls and other things like that, and getting him the ball instead of just making him stagnant. Get him on the move.
I guess that's true.
But yeah, also they blew Holy Cross's doors off too.
You're right. Hard to complain when you win a game by 45 points. Holy Cross did nothing well in this game, except they did pull in 9 offensive rebounds, which surprised me a little bit, but didn't kill them. 15 turnovers to 9 assists. They shot 13% from three. I would frame that as bad basketball team more so than like BYU choked them for 40 minutes. Do you agree with me on that?
Yeah, at least we identified the player that could possibly have a good game. Tyler Boston actually had a good game.
Yeah. Well,
Uh,
kudos to us, I guess. 12 points, four
yeah,
turnovers.
also Dylan D'Souza's little brother didn't score in 21 minutes.
Not great for Aiden. Poor guy. Don't think he's going to be getting a call from Kevin Young and staff this offseason to transfer. Nate Pickens is going to miss the season. Did you catch that news?
No, I didn't.
Nate Pickens is out for the year, and Kevin Young was pretty upset about it. He was saying he was a perfect fit for this team. It's a huge loss. They brought him here to make shots and guard, and they're one body less that can do that. What do
That
you
is,
think of BYU's depth, given the fact that Pickens will not be a part of this season? Thought Moo Davis in the starting lineup had a good game. I think we saw an extended look at a lot of guys that might not be in the rotation or at least not play this much in other games. Dawson
mm,
Baker, 20 minutes. Kadima Boskovich, both 16 minutes. Then the deep bench, Dom Diamande, 13 minutes, 9 points. Tyler Bruce, 13 minutes, nothing. Xavier State, 12 minutes, nothing but 2 blocks. And then even 4 minutes of Alexa Kostic. So it does feel like I think this is going to happen. When BYU plays cupcake opponents, I think KY is going to play everybody.
mm.
When they play a real opponent, I think he's going to do what he did in game one and go 8 deep and not play Diamande, Marouse, or Staten. But what do you think at this advanced look of the bench?
Makes sense why in big games we're playing 7 to 8.
Didn't like what you saw?
No, I don't think the strength of this team is depth. I will say this. I did like Dawson Baker's 20 minutes for what it's worth.
What did you see there? Because we are not historically Dawson Baker guys.
I'm not, but like I thought that he put good pressure on the rim and I thought he shot it well enough. I mean, of their 7 makes from three, he had two of them. He was 2 for 5.
Okay.
I don't know. I feel like I'm gonna have a season with Dawson where by the end of the season I have a Dawson Baker jersey for some reason.
Really? You think that's going to be your guy at the end of the year?
I don't want it to be, but that's how my life usually goes.
That is usually how it goes, the Lance Jones effect.
Yeah, but more importantly, it was good to see Moo Davis do something in this game,
Yeah, he scored.
which I'll take. And I thought he defended well, even though it was Holy Cross. So I like that. 2 of 4 from three.
I have an early prediction.
Yes.
Moo Davis is going to have a Kylan Boswell-esque arc.
So year two is it? Wait, can he play multiple years?
He's a junior.
Oh,
I think year two, Moo Davis is going to be a demon.
with who?
I bet Rob Wright's back. I bet Moo's back. And I bet there's a bevy of new transfer portal additions around them. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, like that.
Yeah. I could see it. But he's a perfect glue guy role player. Yeah, I liked his performance as well. Cabocado, only 15 minutes, 4-7. Do we care? Should he have played more in this game?
Um, I mean, I think Keba probably could have played more. But it did seem like a concerted effort for uh KY to get some other guys looks in this game.
He played less than Kadeem. He played less than Boscovich.
Yeah. Which I mean, look, it's Holy Cross. Just go ahead and get him out of there and give everybody else a chance. I mean, Rob Wright played the most minutes on the team in 25 minutes.
Yeah, keep
So it's
everybody
like,
happy.
yeah.
Yeah. Dom Diamande, is he going to be a first team all empty numbers against Cupcakes guy?
Yeah,
I love him still. I liked what I saw in this game.
I love him too, and I think that he can be like a this type of game or like we're winning by 30. Go ahead and go Diamande time on him for like the last 5 minutes. But like that stuff we saw like in the summer, it's not like he needs to have a role on this team.
Yeah. I mean, he was Diamande ass in this
Huh?
game.
I'm sorry, what?
He was Diamande ass. You feel me? He was on the ass.
He was. Can I ask you something? Because obviously we didn't watch this game together. Um, when you watch Diamande play, does it look like he picked up a basketball like 2 years ago?
Yeah, he looks like dinosaur.
Yeah, he just looks like he's just out there just athleticing his way to shit.
He looks like Jurassic Park is real, and Kevin Young went to Jurassic Park and came home with a dinosaur and has been just like feeding him in his house for 2 years, and now is like, you're my ninth guy. And he's like, Coach, I'm dinosaur. Like I want to eat at the park.
He literally brought him to the first day of practice. Everyone looks like, who is that guy? And KY, so that's my dinosaur.
Yeah, it would make sense. Dino Monday, as I call him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
A lot of content opportunities from Dom Diomande.
The Velociraptor.
I do really hope that they find ways to translate this into real opponents for him because I just like watching him. I think he's fun and he's like a transition fiend that just gets out and runs and dunks everything. I think that could help them. I don't know. Like he obviously wasn't ready for the first game, but I kind of hope by conference play he becomes the eighth guy. If they're playing a 7-man rotation, I hope that he is eighth
If you hope that he's eight.
or ninth because Boscovich is probably ahead of him. But
Yeah.
I would hope right now I bet they go 8 deep. I would hope they go 9 deep by conference play and it's Diamande.
So that would be the guys off the bench in that case would be Kadeem.
Kadeem, Baker, Boscovich, Diamande.
I feel good about that. Yeah.
No Tyler Bruce, not good enough. Xavier Staten, I'm
Needs a
bummed
red
about
shirt.
him.
He needs a red shirt.
I thought he was Malachi Moreno, and instead he's not.
Yeah, he needs a red shirt.
UNLV would love him.
Yeah, he needs a red shirt. He is really physically not strong. There was shot first of all, shot the number 34 on Holy Cross, by the way. Um, he's gonna he's gonna be a men's league demon in a couple years. Dog, he told Staten to eat his Wheaties like 3 times. I'm just talking about classic shoulder. Don't care that you're a 7-footer. Get this 6'7" right hook right quick. And Staten, he could just do nothing with it.
Yeah, I'm with it. I yeah, I the worst part for me was 0 shot attempts in 12 minutes. Like he's got nothing. He's got no scoring move. I think he can rim run, but even that he's not like becoming a lob threat to the level I thought he could be. I just
Okay, well, he physically can't do it. If you put any type of arm, elbow, if you breathe too hard, he'll get knocked off his line of kind of thought.
which is weird because this freshman class is so good and he's higher rated than a lot of guys that are being really productive in their first week of college basketball. And I don't think it necessarily affects BYU all that much because Kadeem, I think, can do this. And Kev is great, so you're fine. But the added element of length that we thought was going to be there is not there. And I don't think will be there from Staten, which is a bummer. But
Yeah, I agree.
okay, lastly, I feel like we can't really do a BYU recap without at least like what'd you think of AJ this game discussion. So what'd you think of AJ?
I think AJ took advantage of who he was playing in this game. He had himself a fun time.
Just kind of like a goofy, quiet, yeah, y'all don't need me tonight, 17
Yeah.
8 3.
Like he was just out there just dunking like, yup, they can't check me. Get on that rim.
His little hop step movements are so fun.
So it's next level stuff.
He moves differently than anyone in the sport.
And he's also 7'2".
You think so?
Yeah, I did get something like I don't know. I'm just adding an inch every time every game he has.
He's doing the Durant thing, like, oh, I swear I'm 6'6".
Yeah,
You're like,
like
really?
I promise you I'm 6'5" on a good day.
Yeah. He's just I knew he was like athletic and obviously has all the scoring moves. I didn't think I understood how fluid the movement is though. Like
He's
he
just
just
dog. He's smooth and he's athletic and like once he gets to a spot or even like the little like mid range like raise up thing he can use like glass. He had the little like base bump fade in this game too. He's total package. Like it's like if you're building a wing, like that's what I want it to look like that.
he just glides.
Yeah.
Truly. It's strange. I love watching it. It's must-see television every time. And I think there's a level of unselfishness to this from AJ also. Because I do feel like every time I watch him, he could get 50 if he wanted.
hmm
And he's kind of like, he knows he shouldn't. You know? There's going to be at least one game this year where he's like, F that, I should, and gets like 46 in a game, though.
Yeah, but it looks effortless for him.
Yeah.
Truly.
How would you grade his first week? You had the Villanova win, in which he was the Ken Pom MVP, 21, 6 and 3. In this game, 17, 8 and 3 in 8 less minutes than the first game. He's shooting like 57% from the floor. He has only turned it over once in 56 minutes. Like, is this been an A plus for Dembaba through week one?
It's been um it's been So in my mind, A plus has been what Caleb Wilson has done so far.
Okay.
So he's like A minus.
A minus.
Yeah.
Okay.
What would you put it as?
Give him an A. I like that he's not forcing. I think he's played smarter basketball than I thought. I think the defense hasn't been noticeably terrible, and he's not turning it over. Really, the only thing missing from an A plus for him, three. Excuse me, I'm choking. 3 point volume isn't there.
hmm
Only two attempted threes in this game. He missed both. I thought he passed up some that he should shoot.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. He was like, huh, could do a three, or I could glide, 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 jump, get on that rim.
It's true, but I gotta tell you, AJ, from personal experience, shooting threes is fun.
We'll get there.
You're like, it's not that fun when you can dunk. Shooting threes isn't as
He's
fun.
like, he's like, you think that's fun, but let me tell you what's also fun. Get on that rim.
Yeah, I guess shooting threes is fun when you're Tyler Bruce, but AJ has more fun things he could do, right?
Yeah, like get on that rim.
I give him an A, Cart. I give him an A. Congrats, BYU. Fun performance. We'll have more previews and recaps this week as you get set for Delaware.